David, also concerns about a cashless economy. People, and I was talking to Kanishka about this just in terms of like security and batteries going out in this card or your iPhone, and that's something that people talk about. Sort of, what if there's an electrical outage and then I can't use my credit cards? And I mean, what do you? And then there's some studies that suggest that cash keeps us honest, and you're more likely to spend less if you're using cash rather than a credit card. Talk a bit about that, if you would, David.
Sure. Well, to the first point, it's interesting. On the one hand, it sounds like this sensationalistic or cataclysmic defense of cash, that if we ever have this, heaven forbid, eight weeks without power because of a big earthquake on the West Coast, for example, what would we do? How would we transact? All of our gizmos would run out of battery juice. But in fact, I think that's actually one of the strongest defenses for cash that there is right now. Again, I think that we can cut away around the margins. We don't need the penny and the nickel and the dime anymore, and I don't think we need the $100 bill. But in the short to medium term, I think it's completely legitimate to keep cash around for that kind of reason, and also for a whole host of other reasons. A lot of people in the service sector still depend on cash tips
Right.
for the lion's share of their income. So until you have a sufficient substitute, and that means that just as fast and almost as anonymous as cash and all of the other benefits of cash, until you have that substitute or substitutes, it would be foolish to get rid of cash kind of prematurely or by way of some heavy-handed mandate. I think
Right.
it's going to happen because of innovators like this guy with coin. It's kind of, cash is undergoing this death by a thousand cuts, and someday it will just look like a payphone. Who really needs that anymore?
Oh.